One of the questions we often get from students and from people in the field is how long it takes to become fluent. But being fluent in language is a relative concern. And before we talk about that, let's just make sure we know what fluency is. We define fluency as the relative speed and accuracy with which someone speaks. What makes fluency relative is that it is context dependent. What this means is that one person could be fluent for one kind of job, but not fluent for another kind of job. A good way to think about this is think of a child. Think of someone learning his or her first language. Now that 2.5-year-old certainly does not speak like an adult, right? Yet that 2.5-year-old, in using English or Spanish or whatever language that child is learning as a first language, is fluent in the context in which he or she is speaking. That child is fluent for everyday demands, for speaking to his or her parents, for speaking to his or her siblings. That child is perfectly fine. When the child is 4 years old, that fluency shifts and becomes something else. And that child is fluent for those needs and those concerns that child has. It's no different in a second language context. So fluency shifts depending on the context and the needs of the learner and the needs of the language speaking environment.